Hi there guys, Random Cheese here with a possible method you could use to trade on IQ options during the weekend of OTC. Okay, so first we have to log into IQ options. Okay, so we in IQ options. Okay, as you can see, there's OTC, which is for the weekend. Normally the 2 minute method is used here on the weekend, but I don't use the 2 minute method. Um, I used to, but not anymore. Okay, so what I do is, let's just start this all over. Delete all these. Yeah, okay. Um, and let's do all of these. Take these away. Okay, and then let's go for a new. Nice, and change this back. Back to line. Okay, so when you open your IQ options, you will get to this first. Okay, so we don't usually want to trade on a chart like this because it's a bit unpredictable. So we break it down or we change it so that we are able to better trade on there. So what we do is we go to our indicators and we go to moving averages here, or you could search moving averages over there, or you could go to popular. Oh, see, it's not here. Oh, there's it in popular, yes. But here, moving averages. Click on moving average, and the first period you use is 6. You make that blue and you say apply. Okay, so we have that one. Then the next one you do is moving average again, and now it's 14, but this color is yellow. Okay, yellow. And the last one indicator we use is 26, and we keep it on red and we say apply. Then we go to our chart type and we click on candles, and you could choose whichever one here you want. I like that one, so I click there. Okay, so now we have the chart like this. Next, we click on indicators. You can either go to popular or you can search, but where we're going now is to MACD. Okay, now with the MACD you leave the settings just the way it is. You don't have to change anything. Just click on apply. The default setting is okay. Okay, so the MACD is basically a few minutes ahead of your regular moving averages, so you can see what's going to happen in a way with your moving averages based on what you see with the MACD. So you check the lines and you also check the histogram or the bar graph, or yeah, at the bottom. Okay, so when you trade, you have to either go higher or lower before you get to this line, because before it touches that line, or when it touches it and you didn't place a bet, then the line goes away and it moves to the side. Okay. Also, this is normally set at 2 minutes, but I set mine at 5 seconds. Okay, so what I'm gonna show you doesn't work for everyone, and for me it also is not 100%, but it has given me more wins than the 2 minute method that I use. Okay, so first we have to check for a nice chart. So let's just open all the OTC charts. UAUD and UR UR USD. So we have to go there. Okay, so you see, I try and open all of my charts so that when I'm going through them, I can check which one is best, just for more options. Okay. Also, OTC is only from Friday evening, I think from about after 8 till Sunday. Sunday, I checked later during the day, it was only two that was still left. The other two stopped by like after 12. Okay, so we check our maps. So what we are looking for is, okay, we're just gonna have to get AUD again. Um, okay, so what we're looking for is the blue line and the yellow line plus the red line. They are all key in how we are going to place our bid, either higher or lower. Okay, so the red line is the heaviest. Okay, so the red line influences the blue line, which then determines whether it's moving up or down. So if the blue line goes or crosses the yellow line up, then that means that you should normally bet higher, but you have to wait for it to cross. So there it crossed now, then you go higher. But if the red line is moving down as this blue line is moving up, then you see how it influences it. So now it's starting to move down because the red line is much heavier than the blue line. So now it's moving down. But if the red line was moving up with the blue line, then it was a bit easier to just say higher and to bet higher immediately when the blue and the yellow crossed. Okay, so that's where that is key. But now, how do we know that it's going to continue going up or not? That's where our MACD comes into place. So let me just check here for a better example. Okay, so here we can see the blues going down and the red is somewhat going up a bit there, but on the MACD we see the red's going down. Okay, so as the red's going down, we know that further on the red will then also not go up, but it will gradually start coming down, and the blue as well, or the blue goes up but the red still influences it to go down. Okay, probably not the best example as the red is starting to go up. Here's another one. Okay, so sometimes you might get a chart that looks like let's just get a nice one. Okay, as you can see there, the red is moving up with the blue, so it's not that hard to go up or higher. But on the MACD, it says here that it's going to start going lower. So the blue might somewhere turn and go down. Okay, so what we have thus far is that the red is the heaviest, which influences the blue. But the blue and the yellow is crucial in knowing if you're going to go higher or lower. Now, sometimes, even though the red is going down and the blue is going up, we can still bet higher because, as we can see on the map, that it's just a few minutes away from, or not 3 minutes away, but like a few seconds away from reaching the red line, or just before it hits this line, we just do the bet and we go higher or lower, whichever we think is best. Okay, Also, you have to go here in the corner and check your time. Make sure it's on the top one always. On the 2-minute method, you would go on your candle period and you would go to 2 minutes. And what you do then is, okay, can't zoom out anymore. What you would do then is you would click here and you would be on the, you would then go to the second one. But I don't know why this one's not showing that. Okay. But anyway, we're not doing the 2-minute method. Going for 5 seconds. So because this is going nice and down, you would then hit down, but not yet, because as we can see on the MACD, the blue line wants to go up a bit and we don't know if the red line is going to push it down. Okay, so let me just do one bit. If you don't have to put money into the game to practice, what you do is you go to the top here. You have a real account and you have your practice account, and if you lost all your money in your practice account, you could just top it up back to $10,000. So what you do is you just practice on that account the whole time if you want. But in your real account, in South Africa, you can put, the least is 150 rand that you can put into your account. So yeah, and then yeah, that's the least amount you can put in. It will, when you do it, it will tell you no. It will give you another amount, but what you do is you just backspace it and you type in 150. Let's see how that goes. As we saw on that chart, the red and the blue was going up, and on the MACD it also showed that it was going up, so that's why we got a nice win there. Okay, so that was the method that I use. Remember, every day is not going to be good, some days are going to be bad. So when you're busy, remember that 2 losses and then you'd rather get up and do something else. Otherwise, you're not going to read the charts anymore and you're just going to be placing bets, which is then going to be turned into gambling, and you're just going to then lose all your money. So rather go to the practice account if you're getting frustrated with the charts or whatever, and because if you lose everything in the practice account, you could just top it up for free. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment down of any video that you would request to be the next one. And Random Cheese signing out.